Have you ever thought about the one thing you're always looking at, but you never actually see? Today, we're going to dive into a puzzle that is literally right in front of your face, and it reveals the incredible way your brain actually builds the world you see around you.
Okay, let's just jump right in. Right this second, your nose is sitting perfectly in your field of vision. It's right there. But let's be honest, unless I just pointed it out, you were completely unaware of it, weren't you? So, how is that even possible?
All right, let's try a quick little experiment. Go ahead and do this with me. Look straight ahead at something in the distance. Now, take your hand and cover one of your eyes. And boom, just like that, there it is. That blurry, out-of-focus shape on one side of your vision? Yep, that's your nose. It was there the whole time.
So what on earth is going on here? Well, this gets us to a really fundamental truth about how we perceive the world. You see, your eyes might be the cameras, but your brain is the director, and it decides what makes the final cut. Think of it this way. Your eyes are just constantly streaming raw footage. They're capturing everything. Your nose, your eyelashes, every little speck of dust. But the movie that you actually see playing in your mind, that's a heavily edited director's cut. And your brain has simply decided your nose isn't important enough to make the final scene.
So, let's talk about the real culprit behind this disappearing act. Your brain's incredible and completely automatic filtering system.
Now, this isn't a flaw in your vision. It's actually a powerful feature called sensory filtering, and it's a crucial survival tool. Your brain evolved to prioritize things that move, things that change, things that could be a threat or an opportunity. Everything else, it just gets tuned out like background noise.
And your nose is the absolute perfect candidate to get the boot. I mean, it's always there, it's constant, it's predictable, and it's definitely not a threat. Seeing it doesn't help you find food or escape danger. So to save precious mental energy for what truly matters, your brain basically just hits delete. But ignoring it is only half the story. Your brain doesn't just leave a big nose-shaped hole in your vision.
No, it does something way more clever to create the seamless world you see.
This process is called perceptual filling in. So when your brain decides to ignore your nose, it takes the visual information from both sides, what it can see around your nose, and it essentially just stitches it all together. It makes a really good guess about what should be in that blank spot, creating a perfectly smooth, uninterrupted view of the world. So the most important point here is that your brain isn't trying to trick you. It's trying to optimize your experience. By editing out the constant static presence of your nose, it gives you a clearer, more focused visual field. It lets you concentrate on the world out there, not the anatomy on your own face. And this powerful filtering system doesn't just stop with your nose. Oh no, this is happening all the time, with every single one of your senses. Just think about it for a second. Until I just brought it up, were you actually aware of the feeling of your clothes on your skin? Or that low, constant hum of the air conditioner or your computer fan? Probably not. Your brain filters all of that constant, predictable stuff out so you can focus on what's new and important.
But just how powerful is this mental filter? I mean, really. To figure that out, we've got to look at one of the most famous and honestly kind of mind-bending experiments in the entire history of psychology.
This was created by two psychologists, Daniel Simons and Christopher Chabrice, and their experiment reveals something absolutely startling. Our focus can literally make us blind to the obvious.
So here's the setup. People watch a short video of two teams passing basketballs, and they're given a really simple task. Just count the number of passes made by the team wearing white shirts. But while they're intently focused on counting, something absurd happens. A person in a full gorilla costume walks right into the middle of the game, stops, thumps their chest, and then just walks right off.
And the result is absolutely mind-blowing. About half, 50% of the people who do this experiment are so focused on counting the basketball passes that they totally fail to see the gorilla. It's not that their eyes didn't see it, it's that their brain, focused on its job, filtered the gorilla out as completely irrelevant information.
And that right there is the powerful lesson. Just because the light from an object hits your eyeballs doesn't mean you will be consciously aware of it. Seeing is not the same thing as perceiving. Your attention is the gatekeeper. So what does this all mean? From your own invisible nose to a completely invisible gorilla, it all points to a pretty profound conclusion about the very nature of our reality. So let's just put it all together.
We started with your nose. It's always there, but your brain ignores it because it's predictable. We learned that your attention is like a bouncer at a club. It's the gatekeeper to your consciousness. But the big takeaway is that your vision isn't like a passive camera just recording things. It's an active editing process, constantly building what you see.
So the world you experience every day isn't raw, unfiltered reality. Not at all. It's more like a carefully curated show produced and directed by your very own brain. It's a version of reality that's been optimized for survival, for focus, and for efficiency.
Ultimately, your brain isn't hiding your nose from you just to be tricky. It's optimizing your reality. Every single moment, it's making countless decisions about what to show you and what to hide, turning the messy chaos of all that sensory input into a coherent, focused experience. And that, well, that's a true masterpiece of biological engineering.